friends, welcome to the channel of Digital to Real. Today I am going to discuss about what is SystemVerilog, and what are the concepts of OOPs that are used in SystemVerilog. The topics which will be covered in video are as follows. What is SystemVerilog? SystemVerilog as HDL, that is Hardware Description Language. SystemVerilog as HVL, Hardware Verification Language. OOPs concept used in SystemVerilog for verification. I will talk about class, object. I will explain with examples. What is data abstraction? That is also explained with example. What is encapsulation? It is explained with example in this video. What is inheritance? That is also explained in this video. What is polymorphism? Explained with example in this video. These are the concepts of OOPs. Now, what is SystemVerilog? So, SystemVerilog is a hardware language, just like a Verilog. It is also a hardware language, but it can be used in order to do the design of the electronic circuit. It can also be used in order to verify the electronic circuit. So it is used both for the modeling purpose and the testing purpose of the electronic circuit. It is a standardized IEEE 1800 language. So the SystemVerilog both act as hardware description and hardware verification language. What is hardware description language? So, hardware description language is a computerized language which is used to describe the structure and behavior of the electronic circuit. It is done at the register transfer level, that is the RTL level, when we do the designing. Structural modeling we do, behavioral modeling we do for a digital circuit, for a sequential circuit, for a combinational circuit, for a FSM. So this all it is done by the hardware description language. Now, hardware verification language. Hardware verification language, that is HVL, it is also a computer language, but it is used to verify the design which is written in HDL. Now, HVLs include features of high-level programming language like C++, as well as features similar to those in HDL. Already we know that Verilog is a hardware description language. In order to write the RTL code, we use Verilog. So Verilog have very low-level details, features which can be used in order to model the electronic circuit. But for testing purpose or verification purpose of electronic circuit, we need a high-level programming language, and SystemVerilog is a high-level programming language. It has the features of C++, OOPs concept, which will be very well used in the verification. SystemVerilog is based on Verilog and it has some extensions of Verilog too. The set of SystemVerilog features are divided into two groups. SystemVerilog for RTL, register transfer level design, and these features are extension of the Verilog 2005 standard. Now, SystemVerilog for verification. It uses the concept of OOPs, that is object-oriented programming techniques. Now we will explore the concept of object-oriented programming, which will be used in SystemVerilog for verification. So let's start. So OOPs is a programming language. It is actually a programming language technique. C++, Java, SystemVerilog, they all are based on OOPs concept. OOPs, this particular language deals with mainly the object and the class. So what is an object? Object is a thing in real life. Everything, any physical thing, it has its own attributes or property. Color it has, texture it has, shape it has. So these are the properties. It has some method or procedure also. Means if I want to know the weight of a person with the height or body mass ratio, I can get it. So in order to get the weight, what I will use? I will use the height, I will use the body mass ratio. This will be used in order to get the weight of the person. So the method will be used in order to get the weight. So these are specific to the object. So object has attribute, object has method. For example, suppose you have a car and car is an object. The car has attribute like weight of the car we have, color of the car we have. Now, car also have methods, how to start the car, how to drive the car, how to apply brake. So these are the methods. Okay. And these are specific to a particular object. Color, weight, mode of driving, applying brake, these are specific to an object. A class is a blueprint for creating object. So I spoke about object. Actually, object are nothing but instances of the class. Suppose I talk about a big vehicle. This vehicle can be a auto rickshaw also, a bus also, aeroplane also, train also. They all look different, but they are all same mode of transportation. They all have different weight, they all have different color, they all drive differently, brake is applied differently in all of them. So the blueprint is actually the vehicle, and objects are created from this blueprint of vehicle. So car, Mercedes, BMW, Swift, i10, i20, these are all different cars or different vehicles derived from the blueprint vehicle. Consider a bank detail is a class which has the attributes like account number, name, address, IFSC code. It has methods like withdraw money, check balance, set PIN. Now this bank detail work as a blueprint to make objects for each customer of a bank. Means all the customers of a bank will have n number of customers are there for particular bank, and they all will have their own bank details, their own account number, their own IFSC code, their own account balance. Everything will be specific to each customer. So the bank detail is a class, and I can make object of the bank detail. Means Ram bank details, means Ram is a customer of the bank. Ravi bank details, Ravi is a customer of the bank. Sandhya bank details, Sandhya is also a customer of a bank. So Ram, Ravi, Sandhya, they are all objects of the bank detail. Now Ram bank detail dot account number. So I am talking about the account number of Ram bank detail. Ram bank detail dot name, I am talking about the name of the Ram bank detail. Ram bank detail dot IFSC code, I am talking about the IFSC code of Ram bank detail. Address, I am talking about the Ram bank detail dot address, means address of the Ram bank detail. So all the attributes here are specific to the Ram bank details, which is an object, and the blueprint is the bank details. Now Ram bank detail dot withdraw money, this is a method. Ram bank detail dot check balance, it is also a method. Ram bank details dot set PIN, these are all methods of the Ram bank details. So all the methods are specific to the Ram bank details object. Now I will talk about what is data abstraction. So abstraction is the process of hiding the internal details of an application from the outer world. Okay. So it is the hiding, data hiding, internal details of an application from the outer world. For example, you have a car. You can start the car by turning the key or pressing the start button. For that purpose, you need not to know the internal details of the car, like how the engine starts when we press the key or the start button. All these things we need not to know. The complexity of the car is not required to be known. Only what is required to be known is that how to start the car, whether you need to press the key or press the start button. So abstraction in OOPS means OOPS are building in OOPS. Objects are the building blocks of the OOPS, and objects have the attributes and the method, and it is not necessary that all the attributes and all the methods would be accessible to the outer world. So we can hide them to the private and public keywords. So these are called access modifier. Means you can provide access to the attributes and method to be available to the outside world, or you can keep them private, that you do not want to provide access to them to the outside world. So in this way, we can provide access only to the required function and properties to the other program. Now, what is encapsulation? Encapsulation involves bundling of the data members and functions inside a single class. Bundling. Bundling means putting together. Certain functions are there and certain attributes are there. The functions are using those particular attributes. Okay. So I will bundle them together because the function will require these attributes. Bundling means putting them together. When we can bundle the data members and functions that work on the data members together inside a single class. That is what I said. So functions which work on a particular data members. So those data members and functions, we will put it inside a single class. That means we are bundling them together. We are putting them as a single unit. Class rectangle is there. In this class rectangle, in public we see two attributes are there, length and breadth. Integer length, integer breadth. Now there is a function, integer get area. What get area will do? It will return the length into breadth, that is the area. Okay, it will return. So this length and breadth attribute are used by the get area function. So I have put them together. So this is called the encapsulation. Hence the data member, length and breadth and the function get area are kept inside the rectangle class. So please note, encapsulation refers to building of related field and methods together. Okay. It is not necessary to achieve data hiding from the encapsulation. So encapsulation means putting them together, members and the functions. But it is not necessary for doing data hiding. But data hiding can be achieved. Now what is inheritance in OOPS? So when we derive a class from another class, the child class will inherit all the public and protected properties and methods of the parent class. And in addition, it will have its own properties and method. Means child will always have the features of the parent, maybe mother, father, okay, the look, their nose, their eyes, their lips, their cheeks might look similar to the parents. But apart from them, they will have their own properties and own methods. Okay, so that is what we are talking about inheritance. The child class will inherit all the public and protected properties and method from the parent class. In addition, they will have their own properties and methods. Just see, I have an animal class. Okay. Animal will have a color. Animal will have a function get color. They will have a function eat. What they eat, whether it is carnivorous animal, herbivorous animal, whether they are vegetarian, non-vegetarian, whether the animal is a wild animal or domestic animal. So these are the properties: get color, eat, wild, domestic. These are all properties, and color is a string. This is a attribute of the animal class. So it is a base class. Base class is also called superclass or parent class. Now I have two derived classes from the animal class. One is the cow, other one is the lion. These are two derived classes. Cow. Cow is a domestic animal, so it will have an owner whom it belongs to. Get owner, set owner, these are the functions of the cow class. Then what they eat, what the cow eat, what type of sound it makes. So these are the eat, sound, make, get owner, set owner. These are all the functions of the derived class. Okay. So it will have the eat same as the parent class, but other functions are different, which are its own function. Similarly, lion is also from the derived class animal. Lion is a wild animal. It belongs to a particular jungle. So jungle name is a string specific to it, specific to the derived class lion. Get jungle, set jungle. So these are all get, set, jungle. These are the functions specific to the derived class. Eat is a function which is available in the parent class, and roar, what type of sound it is making. So this is also specific to the derived class. So derived class is also called child class or subclass. So this animal class is the base class, and cow and lion are its derived class, which will have all the properties of the animal class and all the methods of the animal class, but apart from that they will have their own properties and own functions. Now what is polymorphism in OOPS? What is polymorphism? Poly means many, morphism means forms. So polymorphism means many forms. So it is a OOPS concept where a variable, function or object take on multiple forms. So variable can take multiple forms, function can take multiple form, or object can take multiple forms. Suppose we have multiple classes derived from the same parent class. Just like we did know, animal class will have cow and lion. So cow, lion both are derived from animal class. All these classes may have function with the same name. Okay. Suppose eat was the function which was common to both cow and lion, but different behavior. But this domestic animal, cow, it eat different thing, where the lion, a carnivorous animal, a wild animal, it eat different thing. So different food they eat, so different behavior. Suppose here we have a class shape, we have a method draw. Class circle, it also have a method draw, but draw will do what? It will draw circles for the class circle. Then we have a class rectangle, it is also derived from shape. What it will do? It also have a draw function. It will draw a rectangle. Then I have a class square, it is also derived from shape class. It has a method draw. What it will do? It will draw a square. Okay. So this is what is polymorphism. If you like this video, please share with your friends. Please subscribe the channel and have a very nice day. Bye-bye.